welcome back to Vitale Style. Today I'm doing my take on the top products of 2014. I hope the lighting is okay. I set myself up today without any help from Joe. Pat myself on the back. I'm trying to figure this whole thing out by myself, and it's not as easy as it looks. You know, rather than going through my collection and picking out things that I used so much in 2014 that I liked so much, I thought a better way to do it for me was to share with you the top 14 products I discovered in 2014 and that without fail have become my new favorite, something I use pretty much every single day or every time I use it. This is most of the time what I've been using, if that makes any sense. So I've got some body products and I've got some makeup. So I'm going to get started. There's a little bit of a mix in between. There's a little bit of everything, a mix between beauty and body care and whatnot. And a couple of these things are pairs, and I'll show you what I mean when I get there. The first thing I want to talk about, I just took this out of my shower, so it's a little bit grungy looking, I'm sorry. But this is my new favorite body wash, and it was a recommendation from you actually when I was months back. I was talking about how I needed a new body wash that was really moisturizing, and a lot of you actually suggested the Olay Ultra Moisture with Shea Butter, the body wash. Now this is like $10 I think from the drugstore. It is worth every penny. I love the smell first of all, and this is like the only body wash that I have tried that leaves my skin feeling moisturized and that there's something on it. I'm the kind of person, I'm actually quite weird. When I wash my face, I do not want a single bit of film left behind. I want it to be like that squeaky clean, like totally like almost dry feeling on my face. I like to know that there's nothing on it. When I wash my body and when I exfoliate my body, I like that same feeling. I like that like squeaky clean, almost like painful feel to my skin. That's just what I like. But when it comes to a body wash, I want it to be moisturizing. I want it to feel like I'm lathering myself with something really creamy, really luxurious. I just like the way my skin feels when it's moisturized and I hop out of the shower and it just still feels a little bit, you know, my skin feels soft, and this is what this one does for me. No other body wash has been able to do this for me except for this one, and I absolutely love it, and I think it's totally worth it. It's my new favorite for sure, and I've used this since I discovered it a few months ago. I use it every single day. This is my third bottle, because I take like 2 showers a day, morning and night. I use this every single day. It's amazing. I don't think I'll ever switch to anything else. It's my new favorite. Okay, now, you guys know, for SelfTanner, I really love the Fake Bake Flawless. I've been using that for years, but this past summer, I stumbled across this one, and I have to tell you, I like this a little bit more. And let me explain to you why. First of all, it's the Vita Liberata tanner. This is the mousse tanner. And I love applying it with this brush, which is the Eco Tools Face and Body Sculpting Brush. I use my Fake Bake Flawless from my stomach down. This is what I use for my chest and even my face. Doesn't break me out, gives me a beautiful color, especially when you apply it with this. It just gives you the most beautiful color. I haven't applied it for a bit because I haven't gone on my self-tanning routine just yet for the winter, and I've been sick, and when I'm sick I don't like to put anything perfumey on because it makes me feel worse. But I plan on putting this on next week, and maybe I'll show you what it looks like. But what I love most about this, and the reason why I wear this just basically from the neck up, is that with this I can go out in public. I don't look ridiculous. With the Fake Bake Flawless, you can tell you have self-tanner on and you have to let it sit overnight and you have to rinse it off. But with this, once you let it sit into your skin and it's dried and you get dressed, you can go out in public. It looks good. It looks like you just have a nice, natural, subtle tan. It's fabulous. Pricey, yes, but really phenomenal. And when you apply it on your chest with this brush and your neck and even your face a little bit, I just use whatever's left over on my brush after I do my neck, and I just sweep it across my face, and it gives me beautiful color. It doesn't last 2 to 3 weeks, but it's phenomenal. I absolutely love it. This is my new favorite nighttime moisturizer. I used to use for the longest time, for years, the Aveeno Positively Radiant regular moisturizer for nighttime, and when I ran out of it a few months ago, I decided to go ahead and purchase this one. And this is the Aveeno Positively Radiant Intensive Night Cream. This comes in a little pot like this. I hope you can see it. I don't know why the lights look so bright today. And I've used about half of the jar. Smells phenomenal. It smells so, so good. I love the way it smells. I love the way it feels on my skin. I love that it feels really moisturizing. It stays on until the next day. I don't feel like my face kind of dries out in the middle of the night. Like, this just provides enough moisture to keep me completely covered, and it's my new favorite nighttime moisturizer. So definitely give this a try if you're in the market for a new nighttime moisturizer. Okay, this is something that I also kind of consider, well, technically if I like these both. I don't always use them together, so technically it's 15 products, but we're just going to call it 14. This is the Lush Bubblegum Lip Scrub. First of all, yes, it smells like bubblegum. Yes, it tastes like bubblegum. It's so amazing. It's pink, bright pink. This is my second tub of this. I don't know if you can see what it looks like. I love this. This is the best lip exfoliator in the entire world. What I do is I take a toothbrush, not the one I brush my teeth with. Like, I have a designated toothbrush that I use with this. I wet that a little bit, put it in here, put some of the product on it, and then just scrub my lips for a solid minute. For 60 seconds, I put a timer on my phone and I just scrub, 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 scrub. And my lips are exfoliated. They're really red when I'm done, but they are exfoliated. All the dead skin is off of them. They're plumped up. They're juicy looking. Juicy. It works really, really well. This is by far my favorite lip scrub I've ever used, and I've used a lot because I have a lot of I have really dry lips, and it's not cute or pleasant, but this is awesome. Now, what I use every single night, every night without fail, what I use on my lips, whether or not I'm exfoliating, I always use this next product. This is my third tube that I've purchased this year because a little goes a long way. But this is the Agave Lip Mask from Bite Beauty. Some people say, why not just use Vaseline? Because Vaseline comes off of my lips in the middle of the night. The next day when I wake up, this is still on my lips. I still feel it on my lips. It's amazing. It's super, super, super thick. It doesn't have the best smell in the world. I mean, to me, it doesn't really smell like anything at all. And it's really thick, and when you squeeze it, don't try to squeeze it from the middle. Always squeeze it from the very bottom, and it's kind of difficult to even get it out, but you literally need, like, I would say a pea-sized amount, but that would be way too much. Like, you just need a little teeny tiny bit, and it does the job. It's the best thing for your lips. It makes my lips feel amazing the next day. And when you scrub your lips with this and then put this on, the next morning you wake up and your lips just look gorgeous, and they are ready for whatever you want to put on top of them. So, those are all my body care stuff that I use every single day and every time I self-tan. So now I'm going to go in with makeup. Now, I couldn't really pick a foundation because I just rotate foundation so much, and I really wanted to stick to products I discovered in 2014. That's the whole goal of this for me, is I wanted to talk about products that I picked up in 2014 and that, you know, without fail, I've used either every day or most of the time I do my makeup. So that's what I have here, a good handful. I'm going to start off with foundation primer. This has by far been my favorite foundation primer of the year. It's hydrating, it's radiant, it's slightly tacky so your foundation holds on really well. It's amazing. It's the Laura Mercier foundation primer. It is the foundation primer Radiance. It's got a beautiful glow to it. When you wear this, you know, when I wear this, I know I'm going to like the longevity of my foundation. I know I'm going to like how my foundation looks on top of it. It is phenomenal. If you have oily skin, you probably will not like this because this does provide quite a bit of radiance, and if you are oily skin, you're probably trying to combat that, so you're not trying to enhance it. But for me, that I have dry skin, especially around fall and winter, this is perfect, and I absolutely love it. They have a bronze one as well, which I like, but I don't like it nearly as much as I love just a regular Radiance one. Brows. Without fail, this is the best brow product I have ever tried, ever. Now, you know, and I will be doing an updated brow routine, by the way, probably do it this week using this product. I always start out with my MAC pencil and spiked just to outline my, to give my arch and just to outline the bottom. But what I fill my brows in and I shape them with and fill it all up and stuff, it is the Anastasia Brow Pomade. And you have to use the number 12 brush to go with it. You can use the number 18, which is a bit more fine, but you have to be careful with that because I find that, I find that the number 18 can make you look like you just have a stripe in your eyebrow. So I think this works better than number 12 brush. This is by far the best brow product I have ever used. In the summertime, this was my savior because I could swim with this on and it stays put. I can sweat with this and my eyebrows stay put. It is the absolute best. This is my third pot that I bought this year. And only because when it gets to about halfway, I like to replace it because I tend to think it gets a little dry because it is, we have the heat on a lot in our house, especially around fall and winter. And the heater vent is right underneath my makeup desk and I think that my cream products dry out, which is driving me crazy. But this is phenomenal. If you are looking for a new brow product that will give you longevity, it's just amazing. The texture is really fantastic. It's not crumbly, it's not dry, it's not hard to apply. This is it. And get the number 12 brush, you will not regret it. It's the best spoolie of life, the best like angled brush. I have two of these because when one's dirty, I have to be able to have one that's clean. Can you tell I have OCD when it comes to cleaning and stuff? Let's stick with brows. Now, up until the beginning of fall, right, and the summer, I would tell you that nothing in the entire world would beat the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I tried so many other kinds. Clear mascara, first of all, does nothing for my brows, does not keep them in place. I tried the Milan one and it failed miserably. And then I just tried on a whim the one from NYX. This is the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. This is a complete and total dupe for the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Keeps your eyebrows in place. They don't move. They don't go anywhere. It is phenomenal, and I've used this every single day since I got it. I pushed my Anastasia one to the side to just use it as a backup. This is just as good, and it's like $7, and the one from Anastasia I think is like 20. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic, and I use this every single day. And I'm one of those people, like I said, I was a non-believer because nothing could beat my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, but that does. Okay. There was something else I want to talk about, now I can't find it, and I hate when that happens. I'm trying to look behind me. Oh, I found it. I'm going to wait for this until the end. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner, and this is the liquid eyeliner in just a black one. I love this over any other liquid liner. It is just intensely black. It dries to a very matte finish. Long lasting. To me, it's budge proof. It does not move. I love the applicator because I like to be able to go right in between that tricky spot between your lash line and like your tight line. You know, it's always it's hard to fill in, and it works perfect to fill in that little gap. It's just the best. It's like $2. It's the best. A runner-up for giving me that same finish is the NYX liquid liner, but I prefer the handle on this one more. I feel like I have more control over it. So if you're looking for, I just wish this came in like this form. And I tried the L'Oreal one and it worked fine for a little bit, and then it dried out really quick and easy, and it was nowhere near as black as this. I just wish it came in this form. And I do have, someone said if you love this one, you should try the Balm Shrink Liner. I have it. Same concept with this one. For me, I don't like the applicator. I like a pen because to me that's just much easier to control. So this is what I've been using over top of my liquid liner for months and months, and I absolutely love it. Okie dokie. For concealer, I rotate concealers quite a bit, but the one concealer that really wowed me this year and really took my breath away, and I've used more than any other concealer, is by far my NYX Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This took the place of my beloved Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I know, I'm as shocked as you are, but The reason why I love, to me, they have the same coverage. But the reason I like this over the other one is because this does not dry matte. I think the difference is this has more of a dewy finish, while the other one has more of a matte finish. So I already have dried under eyes, and when you set something matte with a powder, it can look cakey and it can crease. So the fact that this dries dewy makes me like I can set it without having issues. And the setting powder I've used and loved most of the year, it is this one. It is the Nars, Nars Light Reflecting Setting Press Powder. Now, if you've been with me for a while, you know about a year ago I did a video called on products I regret purchasing or something like that. And this was in that pile of products I regretted purchasing because I could not get it to work on my face. Nothing showed up on my skin. I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it at all. Well, one of you amazing women out there said to me, oh, you know, I use that to set my under eye concealer and it works really well because it's so light. And I thought, I'm gonna give that a try. And I have not looked back since. It is amazing to set your under eye concealer with. Because it's so fine, because it's like, I don't even know if you can really see it. It's so fine. It's not powdery at all. It works amazing for setting under eye concealer. I will say I still don't like this on my face because I just don't think it does anything for me at all when it comes to my face. Love this for under the eyes. And you can see I've hit pan. I don't know if you can see it. There's a dot in the middle of this. I've hit pan on it. It's fantastic and I absolutely love it. Okay, this has been the bronzer that I have discovered late this year. I had this a long time ago. Don't know what happened to it, probably gave it to my sister. Decided to repurchase it and I realized why I loved it so much back then and why I still love it so much now. This is the Smashbox Suntan Matte Bronzer. It's just positively the best bronzer of life. It is matte without looking like ashy or chalky or powdery. I'm not a big fan of matte bronzers because I just don't think they bring any life to the face. To me, a bronzer is, I don't so much use a bronzer for contour. I contour quite a, I don't really contour quite a bit, but I like contouring. But for the most part, I like using a bronzer to warm up my face, to really define the outer portion, like the outer perimeter of my face, to give me some color, like that sun-kissed look. And I just don't think a matte bronzer really does that well. I think it just makes you look muddy and I think it makes you look flat. This is pretty much the only matte bronzer that doesn't do that for me without having to try so hard and without having to go on top of it with anything else. This is phenomenal. You need it in your life. It's positively the best matte bronzer of life. For lip products, you know, I wasn't going to mention any lip products. I thought, oh, I use so many lip products. Today I'm wearing Soar lip liner by MAC on my lips and just that with a little bit of lip balm on top of it. I thought I'm not going to mention any lip liners, any lip products because I use a lot of lip products. I like a lot of lip products. I just like rotating lips. I've been really into lips lately, so I thought I'm not going to mention any because it'll just kind of be a waste of time. Because I like this today, I like that tomorrow. And then as I was looking at my collection of lip stuff, one product in multiple colors really stood out. Because these are what I wore a lot this year, mostly because I like the color and also because I really like the finish. And they are the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. I have, I think, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. These two colors here are Stockholm and Milan. But Milan is not the one I've been wearing most of the time. I've been wearing Paulo on my lips a lot. But it's downstairs and I can't go get it. But this is Stockholm and this is Milan. And they're just so beautiful. I'll do a little swatch for you. I love the finish of these. I know that they're very matte. I know they can be very drying. I'm a sucker for matte lips. I'm not a huge fan of lip gloss. I've said that a couple times. Lip gloss is just not my thing. I have a hard time with the way gloss feels. I'm very picky about the consistency of a lip gloss, and I cannot stand when my hair gets stuck in my lip gloss. Are you with me? Do you have the same issue? That is what drives me crazy, is when hair gets stuck to your lip gloss. It's like, no, that's defeating the purpose of wanting to look good. But these are the two colors. This is Milan, which is so beautiful. I can't hardly contain myself. This is Stockholm, which is just a beautiful, beautiful beigey nude. These are my go-to favorite lip products of the year, and I'm still wearing them, so I can't wait to wear. I really want to wear Antwerp, right? Is that how you say it? I think so. It's a little bit brighter, but I really cannot wait to wear this in the spring. I probably will wear it now because I don't really care. But that's Antwerp right there. Oh, cannot wait. Cannot wait. Those are my favorite. Then I have one more makeup product, and then I have a nail product. The last one is this. This is the Makeup Forever Setting Spray. By far the best makeup setting spray I've ever tried. Now, this is not something this is not like a MAC Fix Plus that's going to give you a dewy finish. It's going to take away any powder, cakiness, anything like that. This is just primarily mist and fix spray that's here to prolong the longevity of your makeup. This is better than the Kat Von D, the Urban Decay, Scandinavia. This is so far my favorite. Now, I bought the little guy. This is my second little bottle of this. You know why? Because when I'm in the store in Sephora, I can't find the big one. And this is in the checkout line, so that's why I pick up little ones. But this is so good. I love the way it smells. I love the way it sprays out. I love every single thing about it. I think it's just the best makeup setting spray ever. For that dewy finish and for that hydration finish, I really still love my MAC Fix Plus. I don't think anything can beat that, but it's a really good makeup setting spray, and that's the only one I've been using since I got it, and it's my favorite. Last, but certainly not least, it's a nail product. Consider this a 2-for-1. Since I got these, I have not used anything else. I don't think I will ever use anything else until I run out of all the base coats. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 of them. I have some backups because it's been discontinued. Why? The base coat I've been using and loving. It is the Revlon Color Smooth Gel Smooth Base Coat Longwear Nail Enamel. This keeps your nail polish on forever. It's the best base coat I have ever used, and I've used everything from the Dior base coat to Essie to OPI to China Glaze to Zoya, everything, to Seche Vite base coat. I've used every single one. Nothing, absolutely nothing works like this one. This really provides like I don't even know how to describe. It's almost like it's a thick, tacky film on your nail that holds on to that polish for dear life. That's the only way I can describe it. It is the absolute best. Bad part about it is that it's been discontinued, and I'm so frustrated because why companies discontinue great products is beyond me, but this is fantastic. If you can find it on Amazon or eBay, snatch it up. It's amazing. I have 4 backups because I have to, because I can't imagine not using this, but it's fantastic. And then a top coat that has replaced my Seche Vite for 2 reasons. 1, Seche Vite gets so gloopy, gloppy, it's very frustrating. 2, it's got such a heavy smell that makes me feel nauseous. And there's a warning in the back of it that says that it's like dangerous. So that freaks me out. But the reason why I love it is because it dries so fast and it's such a thick, shiny coat. I love it. When I discovered this, I was blown away. This is the Sally Hansen Dries Instantly top coat. There are like 15 different kinds in the drugstore, the Sally Hansen top coats, but this one is the best one. This is the one you want. This is a complete and total dupe for the Seche Vite, but the pluses are that it doesn't smell as strong. I mean, it still has a nail polish smell. No warning that it's going to kill you or whatever. And 3, it doesn't get gloopy, gloppy. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect, and I love it, and I think you will too. So, that was everything. I hope that you found this video helpful. I mean, I know it's not like this huge video with all beauty products that I've used throughout the year, but I wanted to really stick true to my idea of sharing products that I discovered in 2014 and that have become a consistent part of my makeup routine or my body care routine, because that to me is the true, like those to me are the true winners. Those to me are what are worth talking about. And I do a lot of monthly favorites and weekly favorites, so I figured you kind of know for the most part what I like and what I dislike, so I wanted to share with you things that really stood out to me and really that I use every single day without fail, pretty much. So, hope you found this helpful. I don't really know what else to say. I'm trying to think, do I have anything else to say? I think that's about it, really. I just really hope that you liked this style video. I will be coming back with my weekly favorites probably next week, because I did monthly favorites and then 2014 favorites. I don't want to be too repetitive, and I want to do more like different videos. But I think I'm going to start doing them bi-weekly again, simply because I don't want to seem repetitive. I want to put some other videos in between. I did do a hair care routine video, so that will be coming up very soon. A bunch of different stuff like that. If you want to see anything in particular, please let me know down in the comments below. I always love reading what you girls have to say, and let me know what your top 2014 favorites were, some things that you discovered in 2014 that you can't live without, because you really influence me, and I always like hearing your suggestions, and I'm telling you, nothing beats this and this. That was a recommendation from you. This is just the best, the absolute best. So that's everything. I hope you found this helpful, fun, informative, whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye!